Hello everybody, see down below, got trail camera. I take a ride across the road, see where I can put that up. May put it by the stand, more than likely that's where I want to put it. But I'll put that up there probably first and then come back and do some scouting closer. And see if I got a spot I can put another one up. Some acorns down on the ground. It's a red oak tree right here. That tree right there. My stand is right over there. I can't make it out. Look at that tree that's half down. About another 50 feet past that. Right over there. The trail I'm watching is inside there. It goes that way through there, heading towards the back of the swamp. But there is another trail right here. Comes through here. This will be in through there. Goes up in through there. Probably come out here with these oaks when their acorns are dropping. Which a red oak is like every other year or so, so there's some remnants of some on the ground. Over there. Well, I'll go further in and go to that other trail and see if I can put my trail camera up. Yeah, there's a stand I was sitting in just the other week. Tree right behind this. Right there is the oak tree. It's in the woods just a little bit. Sometimes I put a trail camera on that tree right there. Or I can put on this birch. I like putting it down there so I can get a lot more range on this. This is the main trail right here. It comes through here. Goes this way. You can see this is the old rub I had. The trail goes in that way towards swamp. It splits up in there in a fork, so it'll style about another 100 feet in there. Not even that, probably. I'm thinking about maybe putting some clover over there, raking that up, throwing some clover there, or throw it right into this trail a little bit. I'm not sure yet. Plenty of time to wait for that still. But yeah, I used to have a trail camera on that birch, big birch there, and I had a trail camera on some maple tree right next to a hemlock, small hemlock down there, and I think I might put it there again because that gives me the best chance of getting a good photo watching this full trail. Right up there's a tree stand. Feels good to be out in the woods. Maybe I'll stumble across a shed, you never know. Right there I'm watching down the trail line. Camera right here. Yeah, it's all ready. It's wild game innovation cameras. They work really well. Take good pictures, good video, and fairly cheap. I don't get too much motion photographs with these things blowing in the wind, but we'll see. I'll break these couple of little branches. Stand is right behind these cluster of birches right there. Trail keeps on going that way. Comes right through here. Goes in that direction. Goes behind the swamp. It's that cluster of birches I talked about. My stand's right behind that. The main trail goes through this way. Some old Gross. Poop right there. You can see some traction. Look over that tree right there. Old rub right there on that tree. That's pretty close to stand. It's an older one, obviously, but something right there. I'm just gonna take a walk this way and see if there's anything that I'm missing over here. Just gotta try and get to know your area and what's been around. Maybe I'll find a horn, antler or something, hopefully. Well, I'll show you a nice little spot here. It's another good idea. Remember I always, keying on rocks. If you know, there's some big rocks out in the woods. I know down south there's not a lot of rocks, but in Maine we got enough rocks for every state in the union. It seems like we got a lot of blowdowns too, and blowdowns is another great thing to hunker down there. Whether it's going across something or an old stump or something like that. The deer are used to seeing old stumps. They're used to seeing those blowdowns already. So it's a great place to just hunker down and try and blend yourself into a mound or a stump or blow down somewhere and watch. And a lot of deer like to bed in that stuff too, because it's, things have to go over that stuff to get to them. They can hear really well. And it's just a great place for them to hide just as well. But let me show you a good idea of what I'm talking about right here. Here's some old stumps. You can lean against one of those, and you can see all these blowdowns. Bunch of old blowdowns, old cedar. Here's a nice one. Tore up, the roots still up and stuff. You can sit in that or squeeze in between it. Right here's that trail. The main trail's right there. And that rub is right over there. And my stand's only about, 50 yards away from where I am right now. But I wouldn't be able to shoot anything right here because there's too many trees and stuff. But it's a great spot, great little tip to check out if you're ever near something. We get some blowdowns, some old stumps, really thick, wide-based trees you can lean against. Always try and use something that the deer already know is there and just try and blend into it. Beautiful day today. Well, I'm seeing a little bit of deer sign in here, some tracks, older tracks and stuff, a lot of rabbit dung, some partridge dung, a couple of old rubs, so hopefully that camera will help me out here. But spring's a long ways away from deer season, and who knows. It's fun to be out here and try anyway. I made it back to the foiler all right. Trying to walk slow so I don't sweat so much. It's getting kind of warm out. Didn't see much more. I think I found a spot where there's 3 scrapes right next to each other, real close to each other. Bunch of other trees right, same diameter and everything all around it weren't rubbed up, but these ones were rubbed pretty good. So, and that was only 50 or 60 feet from where the tree stand is. So it's a good area. I don't know why I didn't see anything last year. Maybe I gotta play that wind a little bit better. Well, maybe we're here, I'm parking my foilers where they cross right and then go, so I gotta find another place to put this. I just worry about people stealing it and messing with it when I'm sitting in a tree stand. Trying to have it close enough where if I can't actually see it, at least I can hear somebody near it. I just can't trust people nowadays, and you know how that is. So I'm gonna go further back up, head towards closer to the house, and do some scouting up there in an area I haven't scouted before, and I'll give you some footage of that today. I decided to take a drive down the road further into the woods. My brother wanted me to see if there's any bear sign out here. He got his bear out here. I haven't seen any of that, but while all the leaves are still off the trees and stuff, I noticed a big rock in the woods out here across part of this trail. It might be a good, ambush site. You know me and rocks and blowdowns and stuff. So I'm gonna take a walk in there and check that out, and give you some footage when I get out there. Well, here's the main trail I came from. And that rock I'm talking about is right in the woods there, about 50, 60 feet. Decent trail right there going into the woods. So said, that rock might be a good ambush site here. This continues going down there another half a mile probably to an old stream where it stops. But yeah, I'm gonna take a walk in here. It's gonna be hard with crutches. This tangled mess like that, it's hard. My feet get all tangled in it and stuff, so I'm gonna take a walk up that way and see if I can find an easier way to get in there. Let's trail that way. Come from over that way. Here's a rock. Pretty decent sized rock. And there's a small opening right in here. I don't know if it's anything worth hunting over, but see, it might open up a little bit in there too, and over here. I'll try to squeeze my way through there a little bit more. I'll go through here. See an antler or anything, but so far it's too thick in here to be anything too worthwhile unless I find a major trail or something I can sit and watch. A good 30, 45, 70 area where it's really close range. Well, let me keep on trucking along. Kind of found an intersection here. Come from this way. There's a trail going that way. Another one going that way. And it comes from up here as well. So it's like a little three-way spot, four-way. Got 1, 2, 3, and then it goes that way. So it wouldn't be a bad spot. Sit and watch for a while. Some tall trees here for a tree stand, or I don't know. Ain't seen anything that, screaming at me yet, but still not a bad spot. Trying to see if I find any antlers, but I ain't seen any yet. Probably ain't gonna go much further than this. I gotta go back and do some scouting, like I said, close to the beginning of this road. I'm going deep at the end of it right now, but curiosity killed the cat, as they said. Big old woodpecker. Certainly nice in the woods, that's for sure. A lot of beech trees in here I never knew of. Might be some oaks too, I can't tell. No leaves at the moment. We'll see. Keep on trying. Made it back to the four-wheeler. That place had a lot of rabbit sign out there. Some old tote roads that I was checking out. There was a nice three-way intersection, a four-way intersection, where looked like a good travel corridor for probably the deer and the moose. Haven't seen anything too fresh out there, so it's a possibility. I marked it on my phone on my hunt stand site, but I'm not sure. We'll see. Haven't seen any antlers or anything like that. Any fresh scat for deer, so a lot of rabbit scat everywhere. So I'm gonna drive 3/4 of the way back up here and do the scouting like I originally said I was gonna do in the first place. And then we'll check that out. I'll give you some more footage when I get up there. Parked it in the woods a little bit. Coming from that way right there. Trying to find a spot where I can put the four-wheeler where people aren't going to see it and mess with it. But I can option of going that way and this way. I think I'm going to go up this way. Check that out. I know it heads towards a blueberry field. Big cedar right in there. Hopefully this is get some more deer sign in it. I know for the winter time, most of the tracks are up in this area for the winter, but they don't mean fall. But we'll see. I'll do some scouting. I'll show you what I got. Well, here I am. Put the four-wheeler right here, literally like right where I stopped. Some good deer, older tracks, obviously, but some good sign right here. Let me show you what I got over here. Big track right there. More sign right there. Going that way. It's obviously old, but best sign I've seen so far today. So we'll see. We'll go that way. Or maybe that way. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure how it goes. I'll go check them both out. I'm this far away from the four-wheeler. Come up to this run. Look. in this area. I'm going this way. Come back through there. I assume. There's a track right in there. Another trail that goes that way. At least let's get a trail. But I'm gonna follow this up a little bit. It's pretty soft though, so I don't know how good I'm gonna do. Not this way, I'll go behind me and go the opposite direction. That looked pretty good to me. Pieces there. More right there. Going this way. Come on. Come back this way. It's drier up here, so they're not busting into the ground so much, but you definitely can tell they've been using it. Comes from this way. See a trail of something coming through there. Like an old stone wall in there. This is the way I came from. This is stopping me. I'll bring the electric saw here and cut a little way out of that sometime or not. Because I assume that skid trail keeps going back that way. Let's see. And a lot of tracks through here, so I like this area. Plenty of trees for a tree stand. We'll see. So, a big old stump right here. Trail goes in that way. Another trail goes this way. That's the way I came from. A lot of good sign out here. Let's see where we're just going too far in before. We'll see. Go this way. I think it pops back out in a little field where I come through. I'll check that out. Oh, I only went about 20 more feet from over there. Come through here. See, that's where the other one of the other trails went. You come this way, splits into two more. One right there, and one going over that way. So, back behind me, back this way, be a main trail that way before they start separating. So probably good to sit back there somewhere. I know going this way goes towards some of the swamps. And this way may actually go to a real small swamp where we go right by the main tote road. And that one will probably pop out in the field area. I'll take that way and go back to the four-wheeler. About done enough. Scouting today is getting warm. See, the leaves are all stirred up right there too, coming this way. Something's been traveling through here. I think it's another skid tote road right there, actually. Very good spot. The key in on this one, I'll show my brother too, and maybe he can do some better on the foot stuff. I can't go very far with crutches, but saw a lot of scat behind me. And I haven't seen any rabbits here yet, but I'm trying to find some antlers, but I haven't found any of those yet either. Oh, the trail right there, I can tell this has been fairly recently used. Pretty much parallels the other trail I was on. The other trail I was on is right up through there. This is another trail going in the same direction, parallel. I just came back from there where that intersection was down there. So, another trail to watch. I'll keep going that way. That's heading towards the four-wheeler that way, so onward I go. Well, that was a good scouting trip. I went that way first to the right, down trail down that way. Then I came back through, went across here, and then went through a trail down that way, quite a ways. Then I turned through here into the woods and ran through a parallel parallel trail coming this way. It popped out about 20 feet behind me that paralleled this trail that went right straight this way. And there's deer sign and scat and tracks everywhere. So looks like it's a good place so far. We'll see. There's a few more trails going in this way too, so I'll show my brother what I got, and maybe he can do some footwork in here too and see what he thinks. Well, it was a pretty productive day of scouting today. I got one trail camera up. I need some batteries for the other ones where I can get them out. And I may put some out here where I was because there's a lot of sign here. And you gotta hunt where the sign is, as they say. Sometimes I have problems with that because of being disabled to try and hunt an area I can, have access to and stuff, and a lot of times there's nothing there. So I did see a lot of sign here, a lot of scat here, so definitely deer in this area, so it might be a good idea to put up a trail camera or two here. And obviously all this scouting is trying to scout mostly for what was here late fall before the snow come on the ground. A lot of these tracks are old, but they're trails, so they give you a good idea where they were. And obviously some of the stuff is also new too, so they're continually using it now. So we'll see. That's a good possibility. It's a nice little area. It's not that far from the house, so I'll go get some batteries probably end of the week and come back out here, put some cameras up. Thanks everybody for watching. I appreciate it. Hey folks, good morning. Couldn't stop thinking about this spot here. I didn't have batteries for my trail cameras. I didn't think I did. I went and looked at my trail cameras and I had a couple that have some battery life left, so I decided to come out here where I saw all these deer tracks and put up a trail camera. I might go, I'm thinking about going down over here where I was close to the end of the video, or where there's a multiple intersection area right there. That might be my best chance. I can see definitely some tracks through here again already, but also kind of want to have the cameras kind of hidden out here. It's kind of, I think, be easy to pick it out and somebody to steal it, and I don't want that to happen. You know how the world is nowadays. Everybody helps themselves to stuff. So I'm gonna go in here where that secondary trail was that paralleled this main trail, and go through there and see what I can see and put a camera up there. I got 2 more cameras, but I want to put those out at camp area. I want to put a mineral site up there. Just waiting another week or so and get some minerals and put a site out there in my old original mineral site camp area and watch that, and then watch the food plot area. That's my plan anyway. We'll see how that goes. Well, I'm gonna head out into that stuff right there. And I'll show you what I got out there once I get there. All right, here's my dilemma. I got a trail coming down here. There's another one right here. Then another one, let's see, right there. And the other main one from there. And I just came from right through here where there's another trail. So I want to put the camera in here somewhere, try and catch all the movement of all these trails across through here. I think that's the main one over there, but this one was pretty busy. That one heads towards a swamp out there. I'm assuming they're bedding out there, and they go this way to go feed. There's a blueberry field out there, another half a mile probably, at least half a mile. So I'm gonna scurry around this little spot here and try and find the best place to put the trail camera, and I'll show you where I decide to put it. I am not sure yet. We'll see. Okay. So I put the camera right there. There's a trail coming from here. Trail coming from over there. They're all merging into this small opening area. And that way, the main trail is straight in front. That way goes towards the swamp. And there's another trail going that way, parallels this trail over here. That's where I originally came in from. I'm gonna try and walk this way and pop out into the opening. I don't want to try and keep walking on the same trail over and over again. It's one little trick that I try and do is, if I'm seeing a deer trail, I try and skirt the side of it. And I try not to go back the same way I came. Just try and keep my scent away, make it look like I'm just wandering around instead of walking right down their trail constantly. I don't want to spook them too much. we are way early right now, you know, not to worry for hunting season, but also right now, there's no leaves out, and the leaves will be out here shortly, so this camera won't be sitting there for a long time, because once the leaves come out here, I'm gonna limit my range quite a bit, and then the wind will start blowing the leaves, and then the camera will take all kinds of false pictures, so I don't want that either. But hopefully that range will reach out over here and catch anything moving. Some deer scat right down there on the ground. Tracks and pock marks everywhere through here. Right in there. Like I said, I'll head out that way. There's the camera. Well, made it back to the house. I'll let those cameras stay out there probably about a month or so. The leaves will be out probably, if not sooner than that. So once the leaves come out, you know, who knows what's going to be in the way. So I don't want to leave them out there and just waste battery and SD card space. So usually you pull them out for a little while. We'll look closer to fall, we'll put them back out. Unless you just want to have something out there just to see what's running around, but we'll see. Seems a lot of deer tracks in that area, so I'm assuming there's going to be quite a few pictures on that camera. At least that one. The one out by my stand, I don't know so much. I just come through there a little while ago and I saw some tracks close to it, but not at it. So we'll see. But we'll see what we got in a couple of months, maybe 1 month. I don't know. See what we got in maybe a month or so.